Yo, we back up in here, man. What good? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it, man. Chris Blake, Rolex Risky, Tuesday night, no strings attached. Let's go. Let's get it in, man. We're gonna have a good all that, all that,
Real
all
nigga
that.
shit.
Let's get it in tonight, man. Y'all know what we do on Tuesdays, man. We go anywhere on Tuesdays. We got a variety of topics, man. Tonight we gonna bounce around a little bit. You dig? A little bounce and turn. Shout out to Fat Pat. Um, let's start off with Angela Simmons, though, man. Before we get
Man,
to
let's
get
start
into
off with her, baby. Yeah. I don't know
Before
the fuck
we
y'all
go-
niggas talking about, man. Y'all niggas wild.
before we go anywhere, right? It was a big debate over the last couple of days. Angela Simmons, what was this? Was this like for a magazine?
Man, I think it's like you know what? The bitch was so bad, I don't even know what it was for.
Damn, gonna call
I
her
have
a
no
bitch
idea.
Like
What the fuck was that for?
shit. Nigga, I don't know.
I don't know. Shit.
I think
Who
it
cares?
was some kind of like bikini shoot that they were doing.
Okay, it's gonna sell now. Whatever the fuck it is.
Was it always supposed to be just like a natural bikini shoot?
Like for natural bodies or
For natural, yeah, or like no, I'm talking about like because like her thing was that like she dropped her pictures with like no shading, no, you know what I'm saying, just like the natural pictures.
Yeah.
Was that the point of the whole shoot, or was that just something that she did on some extra shit? I don't know that
Probably
part.
something she did on some extra shit. I don't think nobody even give a fuck about that no more. Motherfuckers got BBLs and they'll tell you who did the work, how much it costs, all that shit. So I don't think, she was shading nobody or nothing like that. I actually think she just did it just to say, yo, we're still out here. You know what I'm saying? Natural bodies are still out here,
Nah, I feel you. Let me pull her up real quick. Here we go.
Yeah, pull that shit up, man. Then give me 5 minutes afterwards, maybe 10. Let's black this motherfucker out.
There we go.
Goddamn, that's the crew, nigga. Goddamn. Okay.
This nigga, nah, they go answer.
Man, cellulite now, baby.
He said cellulite now.
Man, it's a woman right there, bro. A fucking woman. Whoa, man.
Now look, there's a lot of debate about whether or not, people have some opinions, which listen, I always say this, man. If you put something out there for the public, you know what I'm saying? Like people got a right to like it, and people got a right to, if they want to critique or talk shit, they can do that too. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And people have preferences about what they like. You know what I'm saying? Some people like Coyle Ray, right? I think that Coyle Ray is hilarious, by the way.
She is. I actually like the little kid. I don't call her a little kid. She's like 25.
Some people like, my thing was, is there any need for people to be malicious about Angela? No. Or nobody. You shouldn't just be malicious, right?
No, that shit entertaining. I like it. No, be malicious. I mean, some of that shit funny. And
But
plus, okay, my bad.
No, I was gonna say, but the question a lot of people had though was like, even people that thought that they liked her look, they were just like, yeah, but she just not sexy to me though.
I wonder does it have anything to do with seeing her as a child? And now she's grown now. Or it could have just been the millennial people that never saw her before. And they growing up, not millennial, but like, the Gen X, Gen Z motherfuckers, whatever they are, the little people that I try not to associate with too much. Because they have these type of views. It could be them seeing her now, never knowing who she was, and like, who the fuck is this old bitch? It could be that. You know what I'm saying? It could be that. But my thing is, like, okay, so this picture right here, I think they could have had better lighting in that shoot. This is coming from a ex-graphic design owner. You know what I'm saying? Graphic design company owner. Well, it wasn't a real company. It was like a little business that we had. But we knew lighting and shit like that. And that lighting is not right. And it looks like on the background, there's some shit with the club shit. The club background?
Yeah.
Where they had the cars and shit behind you. It looked like that. Like that. The shoot wasn't sexy, in my opinion. The lighting and all that shit around it. But as far as her, yeah.
Look, I don't know this, but maybe that was the point of the shoot. I don't know. I'm just asking at this point.
I don't know, man, but I don't see what other people are seeing. Maybe they just don't know her, and they're just like, who the fuck is this? Like, maybe they just don't, model their video vixen, not video vixen, but I don't know, just the Instagram girl look. She don't look like an Instagram girl because she ain't sucked the fat out of here and put it there type shit. You know what I mean? I guess that's maybe what it is, bro, but I'm not getting it. Now, this picture in particular, she don't look as confident. You know what I mean?
They got another one. We got
They shouldn't have like these. I think whoever shot that's better. Like, who shot this, putting everything out is wild. Like, you should be able to see when somebody, she's giving face on this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Look at her. She's giving face, man. Look at that. Whoa. Look at that.
Is that what we call it?
Yeah, man. You telling me, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't never shot no young ladies in your graphic design studio.
Oh,
yeah.
What kind of shooting are you talking about doing?
Some showdown, baby. Yeah. Come on, give me some face, baby. Give me face. Yeah, you gotta guide them sometimes. But like,
That shit ends in lawsuits. What you talking about? But go ahead.
Oh, I've been off the radar for a long time. They'll never catch me. It was like, oh, nah, we only had a year run, you know. We had to get
Give
up
me
out
some
of there.
face, baby. Give me some face. Bro.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the bottle. We used to do work for Ampro. You know Ampro, right? The brown gel and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby, we're gonna put you on the cover of that motherfucker. You niggas was wilding. Nah, we won't get down like that. But yeah, you know, it's every picture shouldn't have made it. That picture, A1. The last picture, body wise, cool, but face wise, I could see how somebody could see her and say, all right, boom, she not sexy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
right, yeah.
Just choosing the better pictures. But that one, that's it.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, stuff like sexy is something I think is hard to define, right?
Yeah.
Because they all got the saying to each his own. You feel me?
Right.
But even with that being said, I think everybody would agree that there are some universal things that people are like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like even if the person's not your type, even if a woman or a man ain't your type, you know, shout out to the LGBTQ, whatever you're into. If they're not your type, you know what I'm saying? You can still look at the person and be like, yeah, I don't really fuck with that, but you know what? That motherfucker, you know, she is a pretty chick, you know what I'm saying? It ain't for me, you know what I'm saying? So I think with Angela, you know, because the debate was, well, is she sexy? I didn't think about what you were saying, the fact that like maybe these are like younger people and they're seeing her in this light because yeah, me and you, we saw her basically grow up on TV almost. How long did that damn show run for?
Man, it ran for a while, and that shit was like early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Shorty like 40 now.
Yeah, so she's
on that shit like a teenager.
She is like in her mid to late 30s, right?
I think she might be 40.
I don't think she is. She shit.
She ain't no younger than 38, bro. She's probably 37, 38.
Look, I'm in this motherfucker checking my own life. Like, damn. How old am I?
They see that old, like, man, time fly, bro.
You dig? But yeah, so for like, you know, I think that I don't know. I just think that like sometimes people see different stuff and they're like, yo, that's sexy. This is not sexy to them. You know what I mean? And you know, some people are universally sexy. You know what I mean? For the most part, to the majority of people. Like for most women, no matter race, religion, creed, all that flies people throw in there.
Yeah.
You show them pictures of like The Rock, pretty much every woman is like, yeah, you know, I'd be down. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
But some women don't like big muscular motherfuckers.
Some women don't. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just talking about like majorities. Like
right.
Like most, I don't know. Well, Odell Beckham is one that I see a lot of women.
Oh, I'll tell you that nigga fine. Odell Beckham a bad motherfucker. Like fuck out, they talking about women. I look at that nigga be like, God damn, yo, that nigga bad. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Odell Beckham is a doll.
I don't know what you're saying, but you know, I'm following you though.
Yeah, that nigga a complete doll. He's a doll, nigga.
No, I'm saying that because it's like, you know, with certain women, you know what I mean? Like, you know, certain stuff is, I don't know, who's a woman I think is like universal. I think maybe Beyonce, she might have reached that, you know, universally, for the most part, people think that she's very attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Rihanna too.
Actually, Rihanna, I think that she's at that point. I think
she's
at that point to where it's just, you know, universally accepted across any, you know, everybody like, yo, that's a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, Halle Berry at one point was like the poster child for that. Like
she was, man. She had that title for a minute too, right?
Yeah. Like she was the one that held that crown.
Right.
That crown of universally, everybody was like, yo, even if you're not into her, like the short haircut, you was like, yeah, but that's a sexy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
But this age of Instagram girls where everybody airbrushed, they don't have no flaws, none of that shit. Every picture is handpicked to be the best shit that they made out of taking like 150 pictures. People got a warped sense of what sexy and what good looking is now, bro.
But see,
it's a very warped sense.
But don't you think that there's a difference between sexy and good looking? No, I think that's where I think people will kind of get bogged down for me. I think somebody can be good looking and not be sexy. Like I don't.
Good point.
Like, I actually think Rihanna, to me, I think Rihanna is sexier than Beyonce.
You're onto something, sir.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're just talking about just like who's sexy, I'm like, I don't know, this motherfucker Rihanna. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just that appeal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
it's the whole package, that whole little appeal that she got. You know what I mean?
You'll never see Beyonce smoking a joint. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sexy about a chick who's just bad smoking a joint. You know what I mean? Like Beyonce, you see it with a church fanning the joint, smoke away or some shit like that because she got that image. You know.
He said smoking a joint. White paper.
Man, white papers, G. Motherfucking jokers, niggas smoking the jokers.
Yeah, man. Nah, but I think it's a different, and I can understand people. Some people saying like they didn't think Angela Simmons was sexy. I think some people took that shit as a diss, and I was like, nah, I can get people saying it like, yo, I don't see her as sexy. Like, you can still think that she's attractive and just not being. She might just not be sexy. You know what I mean? Like, because there was a run for me where like I thought Mariah Carey had crossed over from just like attractive to sexy. It was a little run there in like them 2000s to where I was like, Mariah is a bad motherfucker right now.
Yeah. Yeah, but we got to be honest too, man. Like the people who qualify, like I think you got to be qualified to do that.
What you mean?
Like if your baby mama look like motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Like I can't think of nobody because I don't want to just diss no motherfucker. Really, I just wasn't quick-witted enough to think of some bitch that I didn't think was sexy or that was not. That's really what happened. My wits wasn't there. Goddamn, I should have ate. Should have fasted from like after 4. I shouldn't have ate nothing. But yeah, like if your baby mama, you know what I'm saying, like a 2, and you got the nerve to come on Bill Gates' internet talking about Angela Simmons ain't sexy, you got to reevaluate some things, man. You know what I mean? If your significant other trash and then you come on here talk about something like that ain't sexy, come on, man. Fuck out of here.
My boy Dante said Chris Blake in the building. Memphis in here, man. We got Memphis in here heavy.
Dante from Memphis?
Nah, he just unfortunately spent a lot of time there.
Cool. I'm never going back. So shout out to you, Dante. Dante, you'll never see me in that motherfucker.
Y'all let me know. Y'all in the chat. Y'all let me know. Was Angela Simmons, is she sexy? Is she just good looking? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a difference. Let me know if y'all think I could be tripping. Maybe it's not a difference between sexy and good looking.
No, I feel you though, man. Like cause back in the day when Rev Run still had his finger on the button, wasn't none of this shit going on. And they were selling pastry shoes. Remember them pastry sneakers?
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like, so, that was in their early 20s. So, she is probably trying to shake that. But like I said, like my man Dante said, like, yeah, she sexy and bad, man. It's kind of weird. I think people just got a warped sense of what's good looking now. Because they just see everybody on their Sunday's best now, man. So that's all I can see, bro.
Yeah. And there was a lot of women saying that as well. They're like, yo, and maybe this is kind of going to your point, Chris Blake, about the baby mama thing, right?
Right.
Like, yo, niggas, stop, right? Y'all niggas is not sleeping or going to bed with or you know what I'm saying, getting it popping with a chick that is photoshopped every night. Stop that.
Man, I swear to God. Niggas got 2 babies with Sasquatch. You know what I'm saying? They got the nerve to come on here talking about, come on, man. Reevaluate your life, man.
But if I got to be objectively speaking, I think people look at celebrities and they are judged a little more harshly, and I'll tell you why. Because technically, as a celebrity, like take Kim Kardashian, for example, right?
Right.
She might be, at this point, universally looked at as attractive as well as Kim Kardashian. Whether you know what I'm saying? It's people that like hate her, but they be like, yeah, but she is, good looking.
She is.
You know what I'm saying? But Kim Kardashian is a chick that, damn, I forgot what I was going with that. What the hell was I just saying? Shit.
No, you saying Kim Kardashian, I guess, how people view her. Giving celebrities a harder time.
Oh, there you go. Celebrities, right? She's a celebrity. Kim Kardashian's only job is to look good. That's her only job.
Right.
Like that's her talent, is to look good, right? Like,
right.
We don't need you to like give us no political talk. You don't do music. You're not an actress. You just show up and look good, right?
Bad bitch. That's her job title.
Your job is to be a bad bitch. And I think sometimes people look at somebody like Angela, for example, and they say, okay, well, Angela, you're a celebrity, right? Your only job is to look good, and you're telling us this is your quote unquote your best foot forward. I'm just being objective. I'm not saying, I'm just objectively speaking.
Goes back to what I said. Like Kim Kardashian, she definitely takes 200 pictures before she picks one.
That's a fact.
and has a team of people doing it. I seen, all right, so just that photo shoot, like I was saying earlier about like lighting and shit like that. It was 3 other chicks on that joint. No, 2 other chicks. One of them was Ari.
Yeah,
I don't know her last name.
The other one was
chick rocking money bag, yo. Right? And one of the City Girl chicks, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at their pictures. I'm like, nah, man. Whoever did this shoot and released these photos, they must have a vendetta against these chicks because they were not flattering, man.
I think maybe that was the point of the shoot. I'm being 100% true right now. I think maybe I feel like it had to be the point of the shoot.
I think whoever did it just wasn't. They're just not there yet to have that eye. I think that's what it was because the Ari chick, her face. You know how sometimes chicks have the makeup looking like drag queens and shit, and their face be a different color from their body. Yeah. She had that shit going on, but somebody of that stature, that shouldn't be happening to somebody of her stature, though. You know, so whoever did that shoot, man, I think it's on the person who did the shoot more so than anything.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just think that I don't know.
And we could have a warped sense because we know what she working with because we seen her back in the day. You know, that's Rev Ron's daughter, bro. So we could just be tripping out and grandfathered into how sexy and how good looking she is based on what we knew or what we saw back then.
Right. Yes, and see, sometimes people can carry that sexy over, even if quote unquote they may have fallen off a little bit in the world's eye. Like if you see somebody for the first time. You know what I'm saying? People might not understand. You know what I mean? If you did, I don't know, like Jada Pinkett right now, right? If people wasn't around for that peak prime Jada Pinkett,
the low down dirty shame Jada.
Yeah, you kind of miss
world.
It.
Yeah.
Even Nia Long, Nia Long is still very good looking right now, but peak prime Nia Long,
Love Jones, Nia Long,
Love Jones, yeah, that shit hit different. You know what I'm saying? It hit different.
You got a point, man. You got a point, man. You winning me over, man. You winning me over on this one,
So sometimes, you know what I mean? It is what it is, though, man. But listen, man, we ain't here to never shame nobody. I think it's always corny when dudes sit around and do a show and they just talk about a chick. So we're talking about this I'm trying to talk about it from a general perspective, right?
No, I'm shaming niggas, man. If your bitch look like Bigfoot, you can't be out here talking about Angela Simmons and no other broad, G. You know what I'm saying? You want this whole fucking Hulk Hogan. Goofy ass nigga. Don't be talking about Angela Simmons.
Yeah, because people used to give what's her name? What's Diana Ross' daughter name? People used to give her a hard. Yeah, they used to give her a hard time for a while.
About what?
About her looks. People used to give her a hard time.
Well, I mean, I think it's her body that attracts people more so than the facials.
I didn't see. She won me over though. See, that's the other thing too about this, and we're gonna move on here in a second. But some things though, bro, because there's some women that I know for a fact aren't classically attractive that I find attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Me too. I think Diana. Okay, so if we're doing this whole superficial thing, the 1 to 10 scale, I give her an 8 just overall. You know what I'm saying? I give her a nice
she's
7,
won
8.
me over. She's won me over. What's the singer chick though? I'm gonna tell you because I'm probably said this before on a show. I always tell she always my example. I'm not saying this because but I know most people don't think that don't associate beauty with her. But her whole package, I'm saying, because I love her voice, I love her songs. You know what I'm saying? How deep they are, and over.
Man, you was part of her before you even say her name. You was part of her fan club, wasn't it, nigga? He was right. He was writing that address on the back of the CD. This nigga give this motherfucker the best introduction ever.
I'm just damn, nigga, no. What's her name? She sing the song Brown Skin. What's her name?
India Ari?
I love me some India Ari. I love me some India Ari. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love me some India. Listen, there can't nobody talk nothing bad about India Ari around me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't even know how India Ari look. I never really seen her. You know what I'm saying? I love their music, but I feel
I love me some India Ari. I'm not here for no India Ari slander.
Hey, you know what they say, man. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, baby.
Nigga said Regina King the baddest. You know what? It's something about Regina King and
her eyes, bro.
The fact that hold on, which one is Regina King? I always get Regina King and Regina Hall mixed up. So which one?
Let's go old nigga. Remember Boys in the Hood, Backyard Barbecue? Chick was like, "Is that your man, bitch?" Cause she was like, "Who is that nigga right there?"
Yeah.
She talking about Trey, and it was a chick that was always drinking a 40 ounce.
Got you. Okay, yeah. So Poetic Justice, that's Regina King.
Poetic Justice. Yep.
Okay.
Chicago.
Okay. I was talking about Regina Hall. I was talking about Regina Hall, but I do like Regina King. Regina Hall is the one that's been on all the
funny one.
Her funniness, her look.
She bad too.
Yeah, her funniness is sexy to me. I ain't gonna stunt.
Very much so.
And really, I ain't gonna stunt to you. I don't really like women that try to be funny because I'm turned off by what's the comedian chick's name? The black chick, newer?
Tiffany Haddish.
I'm turned off by Tiffany Haddish. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, I can understand that. You see, that's why I knew it off top. You didn't even have to say much. I knew
I'm
it
turned
off
off by Tiffany.
Yeah,
and I don't think that she's an unattractive woman at all. I'm just like, yeah.
Right.
It's over the top for me. Like,
I mean, I'm gonna be sexist. Sometimes women be missing with that funny shit, but some women hit.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's weird. It's weird. Is anybody think Lizzo? How about Lizzo? Yeah, y'all think Lizzo sexy?
All right, man. It's the show for the night, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. No strings attached, baby. Oh, we haven't even named ours yet, really, for real. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Have a good night. Dante, Mike, y'all have a great one, baby. Let's get up out of here. Timmy bartenders. The fuck? The fuck is this man talking about, man? You wildin'.
Lizzo?
Hey, man, you wildin', bro.
I'm just asking a question.
Man, look, man. Hey, we need JC. Get JC on here to talk about this.
That nigga really go off right now.
No, that's what I'm gonna say. Till JC come on the show, he's the biggest Lizzo fan, and he said he'll eat her ass.
Whoa.
JC said it. JC. They gonna kill me, man.
JC he gonna see you with some hands. No, I had to ask the question though, because maybe that was your, person that was not classically attractive that you mess with.
Hey man, teach his own, man. That's all I'm
there
saying.
You go, Dante said he'll hit that. There you go.
Man, because she got bread, homie. That's all, man. Shit. Once he get on his feet, not to say y'all from motherfucker, when he get on his feet, he'll leave.
I gotta stop saying that, man. She alumni. She from my hood. She went to my high school. So I always got to ride for Lizzo.
Yeah, right. You used to pass right by her ass when she had that flu. Case.
She's much younger than me. She's much younger than me, so I was never around Lizzo. You did.
Yeah, and even if you were, you weren't walking her ass to band class. You was not walking Lizzo to band class. Get the fuck out of here.
Say that. I ain't gonna say that. Lizzo, cool. Shit.
Nigga, you hooped.
I did hoop.
You was a hooper.
You
was walking Lizzo to band class.
The band, we used to come to them games, though. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I might have addicted with Lizzo.
Man, okay, man.
I ain't gonna put that on Lizzo. I don't think Lizzo. So you saying Lizzo? I don't think she's unattractive.
No, but she's 2 burgers away from a heart attack, though.
Well, speaking of heart attack,
that was a great segue. See, that's what I was doing. I was giving us up today.
Speaking of heart attack, somebody who would have definitely went in on her, Kevin Samuels. It came out that he died of what people used to call. Do they still call it the black man's? What does he call it? The black man's disease or the black man's death? Because didn't James from Good Times suffer from hypertension?
Man, that is the history of Black Americans. Like that's just I don't eat salt today, nigga, because that's just us, man. Like it's damn. He was truly an old nigga though, wasn't he? To die from that.
He was an old black nigga if he had hypertension.
He was an old black man. Like, yo, if anybody ever questioned that man blackness, you could never do that after that death.
He definitely grew up eating pork chops.
Oh my God, yo. The most seasoned of the seasoned pork chops. And black people over season their food. That's why niggas be dying like that. Hey, yo, let me get conspiracy wise real quick. Wait, let me be conspiracy brother for a second.
Here we go.
What if that was black women's plot? To over season the food to kill the black man so they can get the insurance money.
God damn.
And go get a younger man. What if that was always, oh my God.
That was always the game from the jump.
Man.
Because listen. Florida from Good Times did get remarried. She didn't marry a younger dude, but she did go get her somebody else.
She was already fucking that nigga, man. You know Florida. That's why they never want to leave the projects. Her side nigga was in the projects. That's why he kept telling James was blood money.
She did marry a nigga with a little bit of paper because that nigga had like his own business and shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga did have some paper. I just thought about that.
She started putting more salt in the pork chops.
James was always struggling like a motherfucker. This nigga was working 3-4 jobs still in the projects. Damn.
Right. There's something to that story, man.
The nigga that she married, her son used to work in his shop. That's how they met. That's crazy.
That's why she didn't want to move. She stayed around the corner from the shop. She used to go over there, acting like she was going to see the son that was fucking the shop owner. James at home with the bald spot and the anger problems. She like, nah, fuck out of here. I got this nigga up out of here.
I still remember. You remember that the we on some old nigga shit right now. Y'all bear with me. Do you remember that they had a hypertension episode on Good Times? You remember that? You know,
man, Kevin Samuels black as a motherfucker, man.
Nigga, they had an episode because they were like, of course it was Michael asked, Daddy. Cause like James was like signs of hypertension and how all that shit was like being stressed.
Yeah.
Like snapping, you know what I'm saying? Overly this and overly that. And they were like, Daddy, you got all the symptoms of hypertension. And the black man's diet is da 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 da. And so yeah, they had a whole damn thing about it.
Real niggas always hit that little shit.
Yeah.
It was funny as hell. Found out Mike was gay as hell later on, man. Shout out to Mike, man. Wish he could have lived the truth earlier.
So when you found out that Kevin Samuels, patron saint to the men, what's the shit called? Men Going Their Own Way Society. Patron saint.
I personally refer to him as the Honorable Kevin Samuels.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, the Honorable Kevin Samuels.
Found out that he checked out of here due to hypertension. What a way. God damn.
My first thought was he just told people to level up, but he never told them to go to the doctor, though. He never did stress that, did he? He was always talking about money. High value man, you know, what dress size, all that shit. But he never said go get regular checkups and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what being superficial gets you, though. You forget about a lot of the shit that really counts. And even though he's the Honorable Kevin Samuels, in my opinion, because he did give a lot of insight to things, the basis of his conversations were, you know, the historical capitalist mantra, man. Like, yo, go get a lot more money, all that shit. Yeah. But really, what does the money mean if your ass ain't healthy? If you ain't going to get regular checkups, so you're not checking your diet and shit like that. I think he was probably just naturally thin, so he probably didn't even, you know, think to eat right. Nigga was drinking a Red Bull every episode. I'm sure that fucking didn't help.
Yeah, but for somebody like Kevin Samuels, though, like if you're talking about like diet and like money, okay, let's just stay on money, right? Because you know, the great Kanye West once said, the great poet Kanye West once said, having money is not everything. Not having it is, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But to your point, though, like once you get the money, you know, now, like, damn, yeah, you should be going to the doctor regularly. But with that being said, I can put cheese on a hamburger, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't go for regular checkups like that. Is that a black male thing that we need to stop?
I think it's a man thing. The great Patrice O'Neal once said, like your prostate could fall out of your ass, and instead of going to the doctor, you call your homeboy, like, hey, yo, man, what's supposed to do with my prostate? It just fell out my ass. He's like, what, duct tape? You said duct tape? Like, so I think it's just a man thing, bro. I don't know. I do it now, but I just started this shit in the last 2-3 years, and I'm in my mid-30s. So
for my kids and the wife, I make sure like they go to the eye doctor's appointments, dentist, and checkups and this and that. Whenever anything, me, I'm all right.
They probably encourage you to do it more so, right? Like they'd be like, even last time you been to the doctor, anything like that.
I think my daughters probably when they get older, you know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna probably be the ones that like pressure the shit out of me, you know what I'm saying, about it. Cause my wife know that like I'm a stubborn motherfucker. You know, I be like, whatever, woman. Go sit down, woman.
Right. Probably didn't want to get into it that day. You know what? He knows the fuck going on.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, I'm at that weird age to where I can't call my wife my old lady, because like I feel like I'm a little like I feel like that's some older nigga shit to call her your old. Like when you say that's my old lady, like I feel like that's some old head shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I'm that old yet.
I mean, you do speak of yourself as though you are, though. So I think
I know, but
you're prime for that right now.
I can't wait till I get there. I'm just not there yet. I'm just not there yet.
I feel you though. You got some youngins that be doing that shit though.
I feel like that's dying slang though. Calling your lady your old lady.
Yeah, they just call them a bitch now.
Whoa.
My bitch, my whole. You know, let's not talk about young people. We did enough of that last show. I'm already disappointed enough.
That won't fly with my wife though. Referring to her in that way, that ain't gonna fly.
Oh yeah. Nobody should want to do that. But like, yeah, I think my old lady fly. Yeah, my old lady, man. I like that shit.
Yeah. Nigga, I gotta go with nigga. Hey, you gonna come out tomorrow? Nigga, let me holler at my old lady, nigga. Shit.
Man, that shit fly to me, man.
And talk to my old lady. You
know
what I mean?
I like that shit. I think you should start doing it, man. Start today.
Michael Jackson shit just started. That's why I'm to start today, huh?
We got to keep the flavor, man. Like Michael Irvin said, we losing recipes, man. We got to goddamn keep it up. You know, shit like my old lady. Call your job, your gig. Just that old shit. When we had a soul and we weren't doing drills and shit, nigga.
How far you want to go though? Because I'm gonna start calling the white man Mr. Charlie. How far you want to go?
Mr. Charlie, goddamn. That is hilarious. Goddamn, that's one I ain't heard in a long time. You know another one? O'Fay, calling them niggas O'Fay. It's O'Fay, motherfucker.
Motherfuckers used to
This
have
old fake motherfucker gonna act like he just hit me.
motherfuckers used to have some sayings, bro, back in the day. Motherfucker call nigga all kinds of shit, bro.
I'm telling you, man, that shit fly, bro. Use that shit, but like, yeah, man, like to die of hypertension, something that's been killing niggas forever. And you up here talking all this shit, and you ain't keeping your shit in check, my nigga. Like, come on, man. That's disappointing, actually.
A lot of the heavier black queens were going in because they was like, hey, you used to talk shit about us, about being fat and about being out of and all this. Nigga, you died of hypertension.
Man, that's some very ironic shit. Don't you think?
Like rain on your wedding day.
No, that's very fucking ironic though, man. Like, I don't know, man. Oh man. That I don't even know what to say to that, because for one, I call the nigga the Honorable Kevin Samuels, but that's very disappointing to be talking all that shit and you ain't going to get your blood pressure checked regularly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard he was actually on medication for the shit.
Yeah,
you know?
it's on medication, which makes it even funnier. That,
fuck
like,
it
you're
does.
talking shit about like these women, right? That are like heavy, talking about they this, and nigga, you know that you're on medicine for hypertension. Like, god damn, nigga, you're taking medicine for your heart, nigga. They didn't mean he was from Oklahoma, I think they said he was from.
Originally Oklahoma, yeah.
Oklahoma. So
then he was in Atlanta with all that good eating, man.
Oh, but he grew up in Oklahoma. Listen, there are 3 different Oklahomas. People got to understand this. I spent a lot of time in Kansas. I've traveled all through Oklahoma all the time. I spent a lot of time in Oklahoma. There are 3 different. There's a white Oklahoma. No, let me back up. Let me say it in order. There is a Native American Oklahoma, first and foremost, right?
All right.
That is very distinguished. Then there's a white Oklahoma, and then there's a black Oklahoma. That black Oklahoma is some real, like, nigga, them niggas be really like on some real. You would think them niggas from damn near from Mississippi. I mean, I know.
Damn, for real.
Yeah, that black Oklahoma is like them niggas some country motherfuckers. When you go up in there, when you go up into Langston and all that shit, I done been in Tulsa. It's you only find niggas in like 4 areas in Oklahoma. It ain't a lot. You go to like Langston, you can go to like Tulsa. We gonna find the majority of them. Some of them up in Muskogee, like I said, Langston, and there's one more place.
Man, you named a bunch of cities in Oklahoma I never heard of.
You got to go to certain little pockets of Oklahoma City. You'll find some up in there. You know what I'm saying? But man, trust me, Lawton. It's some spots up in Lawton, Oklahoma. Man, trust me, I know where all the black folks is in Oklahoma.
I thought Oklahoma had like 2 cities.
Tulsa and OKC, right?
That's it. And the rest was just land.
What I'm naming you is little small spots in Oklahoma. But yeah, man, you know, so. Hey, man, everybody that's just joining us, man, we having a good conversation tonight. We're talking about the death of Kevin Samuels and hypertension, how that's very ironic that he was talking about all these large black women that were heavy set, and then he died of hypertension. Also, if you want to comment on us, we were talking about Angela Simmons a little bit ago, and do you consider Angela Simmons sexy? She had the pictures just recently came out. She was doing a photo shoot, and you know, people are debating whether or not she's sexy or not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And take a look at your significant other's picture before you comment on her.
See, again, I'm with you on that, but I just hold celebrities to a higher standard. I think as a celebrity, like, think about this, right, Chris Blake? If tomorrow this show popped off, right?
Right.
If me and you, and we're gonna try, listen, I do this segue shit. If me and you become the new Desus and Mero tomorrow,
motherfucking Desus and Mero, that nigga on fire tonight, nigga. He on fire tonight, nigga. Goddamn, that's pretty good. There, that boy good. You
become the new Desus and Mero tomorrow, right? And now we're somewhat celebrities, right? And money's coming in, right? And we become and we own different shit. Once you become a celebrity, people look at you different now, right?
Most definitely, man.
And a part of this shit, like now, whatever your 9 to 5 is now, you wouldn't have it. We would be doing the show as our primary source of income.
Right.
So outside of that, you would have some free time in which, bro, if you want to really pop this, because like we're gonna have to do photo shoots, right? We're gonna have to do promotional shit. We're gonna be going different places because they was on Showtime doing shit for boxing and all kinds of shit. So you're gonna be everywhere, right? A part of that is gonna be your image, right?
Right.
And so I could make the argument of, well, shit, now that money's coming in, now that now that we got this image to promote, shit, nigga, we should be like, okay, in between this time, let's make sure we in the gym, right? Let's eat right. Let's get this popping. We can afford the best of the foods now.
Damn right.
Maybe a chef, depending on how good shit is popping. You dig?
I'm getting the Gucci Mane piano key teeth.
Goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all that shit.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's where I'm going with this. Is that like once that happens, maybe you know what I'm saying? There's an expectation that like, yo, okay, nigga, but you a celebrity though. Like these regular people, they gotta work 60 hours a week for fucking, $11.75 an hour.
Right. Now I feel you, man. Like I said again, man, I think it's the fucking whoever picked those pictures didn't do it justice in some of the pictures. But no, you're right, 24/7. Because what else does Angela Simmons do? She should be, you know what I mean? Like every picture should be, but like they obviously, I don't know what they were trying to show, bro.
To that point, though, not everybody got the same body type. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think people were just tripping on her face more. People were tripping on her body more.
I think people were tripping on the body.
Oh,
I don't think people had a problem with her face at all. I think her face card is good. I think people had a problem with. I think people looking at the body was like, I'll pass on that.
Wow, man.
Which is weird because I promise you, if you took her, if you just transplanted her exact body and face, take the name away, and she goes to any city in America and walks through a club, she has no problems. Trust me.
Oh, at all.
She has no problems coming through that.
Like you said, holding celebrities to a higher standard. I still think the motherfucker up there.
Okay,
I guess so.
What happened with fucking Desus and Mero? What the fuck? I don't even know what happened. I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I'm saying like I don't know the story at all. So did they break up?
Yeah. Just obviously they made on their like the Bodega boys page. They dropped a tweet saying that they just gonna do their own thing separately now. And the showtime is over. The podcast is over, and it's a sad day, man. In Bodega Hive, I'm sad because I've been rocking with these dudes since like 2015, bro. These niggas made it from Twitter to a Showtime show. Like, dog, they went from Twitter to a Vice show interviewing stars to fucking Showtime. Yeah. Like, it's dog, that type of come up, man, just trolling on Twitter to come up like that and then just be authentically yourself. They weren't doing all the code switching. They weren't trying to sound like they were broadcasters. They were just doing their thing.
Right.
And to do that and then boom, like, I don't know, man. Isn't that the goal, though? Like, to get rich enough to where y'all can go do your own thing and then maybe we'll see if we want to do this shit some more. Because I know, man, we touched 10 million each. Oh, it's the Chris Blake show from here on. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I love you. I love you. Like, you are my brother. But it's time to go spread my wings and fly away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, nigga Roy, man, he didn't want to grow. You know what I'm saying? The topics and things,
As soon as groups pop off, everybody want to know who gonna be Bobby Brown first.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
who gonna be the first one to pull a Bobby Brown and get the fuck about the group?
They had a good run, though, bro. They had a good run, man. So,
yeah,
who to say they might come back when they realize, like, damn, man, we better like together doing this shit,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting to see them apart. Just because
I don't see it.
Yeah, like I don't, like sometimes like that chemistry is what sometimes makes the show. You know what I mean? Like once that's gone, it's like, fuck, we doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be very interesting, man. Like even the names after a while, it's like become synonymous with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Desus and Mero.
Like you literally can't even say it the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, you can't.
You know what I mean? Like
that's a hell of like not having an ego. Cause it's like, what the fuck your name got to be first? Remember how motherfuckers used to be petty like that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I don't know. Now good things come to an end, man.
My thing, well, like in terms of like Hollywood relationships, what they had like a 7-year run. That's pretty good. 2022, that's pretty good.
And they pretty much known each other for about 20 years or some shit like that. So that's probably why they lasted that long, to be honest.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, listen, man. I love No Strings Attached, but we got a lot of people on the show on Wednesday, and who the fuck knows what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
Hold on, what he said. Courtney Jackson said, "Not just spread your wings, but you have to fly away too." Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
What's the group? Is that Troop?
Oh man, we too old, man. I'm telling you, man, we gotta do this shit. Niggas with corporate jobs gotta be named by our show, man. There's some old niggas with corporate jobs. Dog.
I think that's Troop.
I think it's Full Force. Is it Full Force or True?
Nah, that ain't Full Force.
It's True.
You know what song Full Force sings that nobody ever realizes is that the whole time that they were trying to get into that party at house party, it was literally their song that them niggas was dancing to.
Oh yeah, my type of height.
Yeah,
That shit was
when I
fire.
found it when I was a youngster, and I found like, what the fuck? That's their song. And these niggas trying to get into, do you have sex or do you make love? Or do you that's my shit.
Fucking classic, bro.
Hype. Oh.
Classic, bro.
Yeah, listen. I love house party. I just gotta say that for the record, nigga.
I'm hearing they're gonna make another one, man. That shit pissing me off. They need to stop.
Yeah, they
should.
Well, and that's why I be on these young people's ass right now. Pause, because they keep telling me that, oh, we got these creatives over here and these creators, and I keep looking around and seeing nothing but remakes. And I'm saying, where the fuck are the creatives at?
Right. But I'm gonna tell you why. It makes sense too. Not to toot my own horn. Like, I'm gonna tell you why, and it makes sense. That's the shit I'm gonna say. Like,
toot that shit.
Think about it. Nobody watches movies and watches sitcoms like that anymore, like Gen Zers and the new kids, because they're on their phones, on YouTube, fucking TikTok. It's just so quick, the shit that you got to keep them entertained with, or gaming. But when it comes to actual shit like shows and movies, that our old ass is still watching that. You know what I mean? So they remake shit that we grew up on to say, oh, okay, let's see what they do with this new old shit or this old new shit or whatever.
I'm agreeing with you like 30-40%. The only reason I'm disagreeing a little bit, well, the majority, is because Power and Insecure. They showed me that if you put out a show,
that's quality.
That's quality. Motherfuckers was literally staying up, and because like with Power, because of the way the schedule was set up,
yeah,
the new episode technically would drop at like 12:01 midnight, like 12:01 the next day. So instead of watching the premiere at like 7 o'clock, people will watch that shit when people were staying up past midnight on like a random Tuesday just to watch the new show. You know what I'm saying? So
some of them break through. You know what I mean? But most new shows be duds because young people ain't watching.
Who even has an idea for a new show that's not a reality show?
50 Cent, because he keep making them motherfucking shows. That's about stars.
Outside of like
P-Valley.
P-Valley's doing good. There you go. P-Valley's doing good. I've never watched it before, but I heard it's doing real good.
I mean, I think we got an answer. Stars got the formula to make people watch new shows because everything we named, I think, is on Stars.
Yes.
Yeah, everything we named.
Well, I think Stars. Insecure was on like HBO.
HBO. Yeah.
Hold on. Have you seen the new project that Issa Rae is working on?
Yeah, I watched the trailer for it. I won't be tuning in.
Yeah,
I won't be tuning in. No, it's not for me.
I'm just gonna say this. We're gonna move on, but this kind of goes along with our show from last week.
Oh, the After Wars.
I believe at this point that I don't know how comfortable. Well, matter of fact, I'm uncomfortable with Issa Rae making her living off of her portrayal of African American, Black, FBA, ADOS culture.
I feel you, man, but she been over here since she was like a child, though. She grew up with all these niggas.
I'm with you. Here's what I would say. Why doesn't she make a show about first generation Africans?
Who the fuck gonna watch that shit?
I don't know.
The Africans ain't gonna watch that shit. Huh.
Look, I don't know.
This is not authentic. This is Akata bullshit. They're not watching that. That's what they're gonna look at it and say. They're not watching that shit.
I'm just saying, like what she's doing right now is I'm looking around and I'm like, why ain't she making no shows about her culture?
Man, I feel you, but at the same
she didn't
time,
grow up like the experience that she's depicting on camera. I don't think that she really grew up with that experience. I think that's something that like she saw other people do. Cause she was like a little chubby, short hair chick. Like let's be real about Issa Rae.
She never lived it down though, because on her first shit called Awkward Black Girl on YouTube, dude, this is how and this goes back to not being because African Americans are too fucking cool for school. Like, as far as like having to buckle down and get some shit done, we don't want to do it because we want to fucking look cool to everybody. She was observing you cool motherfuckers and wrote your story. She wrote your story. So it's like, okay, if your black American ass want to see it, then you have to make it. She watched them and wrote the stories and fucking took it from YouTube to HBO, bro. That shit ain't gonna happen if you around here thinking it's gonna fall in your lap. She had the balls to do it, and she did it. And that'd be they gripes about African or Black Americans. That'd be they gripes too, bro. Like, man, these things got all this opportunity over here. Y'all want to play it cool? You want to go to school and be a communications major? Criminal justice? You got the you got the best STEM program in the fucking country. You want to go be that? Like, oh no, man. You know what I mean? Like, niggas used to make fun of me for being in college studying all the goddamn time. I'm like, all right, okay. I got 3 brothers in prison right now, nigga, simultaneously. I'm about to go study, so I don't be in that motherfucker.
One could potentially make the argument that sometimes being a non-ADOS Black person, African American, FBA, you got to say all this shit now.
I know, man. Goddamn, we getting like the LGBTQIA. The QIA SUV.
Being outside of that, sometimes you might get a shot because maybe it's more of them in positions to where they can. Cause listen, at the end of the day, it's all about getting a shot. I don't think something you know this. You know this from being in like the music game. It's not even about necessarily talent. It's about a look. A lot of times, it's about 2 things: a look, and then getting the right person to like your shit. That's really all it's about, right? If you get the right person to hear you, like it was just by chance that Dr. Dre heard this nigga Eminem shit and fucked with it. If he didn't fuck with it, we would never know Eminem.
Right.
If Dre didn't hear this shit and like it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like if somebody put out some shit tomorrow and Jermaine Dupri or Timbaland or Mustard or whoever the fuck the poppin' nigga is right now fucks with it, you can pop off because they gonna give you the platform. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the you know what I mean? That's all you need. So I don't know. I felt and this ain't to take no shots at Issa Rae personally, but when I
just observation.
When I sit back and look, I'm like, damn, she's made a hell of a living off of depicting Black culture. And if you look at the cast of Insecure, outside of Lawrence, I think everybody else is a first generation African.
I think it's only her co-star, the one that was like her best friend Molly. Her name is Yvonne Orji.
Okay, let's go through the rest of the cast. Let's go.
Yeah, it's only Yvonne Orji is the only other person I know that's like African. You know what I mean?
3 so far. That's 3 so far.
Oh no, just Issa, Yvonne Orji, and that's it. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Who else is on the cast?
Man, extras damn there because nobody like that. They're the 2 main stars. Her.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like the main people on the show, right outside of Lawrence. And listen.
I mean, fam, you get on, you got to put your people on. And for people,
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I feel you. Trust, you got a lot of extras on that motherfucker.
Courtney Jackson said, I understand what you're saying, but I think she was born here, then went to Africa, and then moved back. What the hell does that mean? Hold on. Okay, if y'all are saying that, y'all do know she married a Nigerian, right? So she not that into the culture.
I mean, do you see the Black American man out here?
Oh, well, hold on.
What's she supposed to do? Marry a rapper? Huh?
This is what she's depicted on her show. So why didn't she depict herself on her show?
Back to last week, nigga, we own cool. It's some cool looking shit. She observed it, wrote it down, put a fucking camera on it, and shot it. But as far as us as a people, like, man, I mean, damn, bro, like, motherfucker ain't want to end up no baby mom. I hate to say it, but let's be honest here. Most Black niggas ain't marrying you. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So if you were a guy with a Black dude, she potentially would have ended up a baby mama?
Nigga, you see them goddamn statistics. Don't be trying to act like I'm the bad guy.
Hold on. Whose fault is it? So hold on. So that's the Black Americans' fault that she didn't strap up? That she didn't insist?
That she ain't strapped. She don't have no baby though.
I know, but I thought you were saying that like she didn't want to have a baby, which is why she didn't get with a Black American.
Oh no, I'm saying Black Americans, like, you know, for her culture and what she actually probably is when she
hold on. That's it right there, Blake. For her culture, I agree with you, sir. It's not the same culture. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Her culture is different. That's all I'm saying.
And I mean, her African man had a few goats. Ain't no niggas over here got no goats, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, what you gonna do? Take a nigga home ain't got no goats? You gotta tell your homie, you gonna take that home to your daddy? I'm just saying, bro. I mean, hey, man.
That, like, no one has told the story of the first generation African yet. I have yet to hear that story told. Who's told that story?
I mean, they don't look at us like they are our tethers or some shit. They look at us as being black. They look at themselves as being black. Like, look at Godfrey. You see how Godfrey be talking all this blickety black shit, and he grew up in a Nigerian household. Her.
But again, I would argue that Godfrey's experience is different from mine and yours.
Do tell.
Well, because his upbringing, his parents, even though his parents are here, his parents are what, like, put it like this. The shit that me and you were just talking about a minute ago when we were talking about all those old references, I don't know if his parents had him watching that shit. I don't know if his parents had him watching Good Times. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know though. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, man, Godfrey, before recently, this whole thing Godfrey do now, like prior to that, he was on mostly white shows and shit like that. That's, you know, like God, and he went to like white high schools and schools as he was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Artificial intelligence is here tonight. Artificial intelligence said they talk that black shit when it's convenient. Okay, we not gonna go super black tonight. Blake already said it. I'm gonna with you, Blake. We're not gonna go there tonight.
Oh, I'm not doing it ever again. There's no the fuck we gonna do? What we gonna talk? Yeah, what's the outcome gonna be? More discourse?
But the reason for me even bringing up Issa Rae is because there were a lot of women. I'm on my segue shit tonight. There were a lot of women upset because Lawrence from Insecure got married in real life. In real life, he got married. And he didn't marry a black woman.
Hell no, I'm marrying him a white Nubian queen, man. Shout out to Lawrence, man. Shout out to Lawrence, baby. Got him a white Nubian queen, baby. Shout out to him, man. My nigga in the building. Shout out to Lawrence, man. That boy can finally live. Yo, I tweeted that shit. That shit kind of blew up too. Saying that he can finally live his truth now that Insecure off the air.
I want to know right now, if you out there and you're a black woman, or if you're a black dude that watched Insecure, him marrying a white, and look, I'm gonna say this too. People got to understand and remember, Ghost from Power is also married to a non-black woman. Right. That's what people up to when they saw that shit.
Oh yeah, she on Caribbean too.
I didn't know what you were.
Man, let me say this right quick.
Let's go, Chris Blake. Talk that shit.
Bro, these dudes are like diehard theater nerd type motherfuckers, man. They just play certain characters on television.
Right.
Man, you don't see black women at the goddamn theater looking at Othello in high school. They ain't going to see fucking Macbeth. These dudes are staunch actors, my nigga. Like, they're going to attract a different bunch. Like, them off camera is probably very proper. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, black American women don't normally go for nerdy type dudes, bro.
Oh, hold on. Artificial intelligence, an OG of the show. He wants to take us there tonight.
What's happening?
He said tonight, here go in the chat. Black women get championed. He put that in capital.
Oh, I ain't even make it to that part.
/ marrying quote unquote white men. Olivia Pope, Serena Williams, Meghan Markle, etc.
Oh man, I don't want to get. See, you about to make me get heavy on here.
He said, hold on, he got a follow up. But when a black man does it, then it's an issue. I need black women to explain this to me.
Better yet, have you seen this trend on Twitter called "This You"? When a motherfucker you post something, then somebody quote it.
Yeah. Like,
and the hypocrisy shit, right?
Yeah. There's always some hypocrisy there.
And a lot of those same black women have old posts about white men, like lusting over them.
They want a little Channing Tatum. They trying to get a little Channing Tatum in their life.
And it'd be like, damn, it's got to be some kind of mental illness with this shit. Like, what is that about? It's something wrong with that, bro.
Where's my Dr. Umar clip? Because
I'm just saying, bro.
He gonna open up a mental health clinic for you coons. That's what he said.
Hey, look, I don't give a fuck. I ain't. You know what? This is the thing about Dr. Umar. If you donate to that clinic, he'll write your chart up like you ain't got no issues or some shit like that. Oh, how much you donate, my brother? And you got a white woman? It's okay, man. You okay, brother? You okay with me, brother? Yeah, man. But them same chicks.
Yeah, there you go. Look, he put it. I remember that Issa Rae wrote in her book that black women should date Asian men. She did write that in her book.
Oh, word?
Yes, sir. She wrote that. She said in her book that in her research, black women and Asian men have the most in common. So she thought that black women should look into dating Asian men because of the potential similarities.
You know what? And I'll tell you why she said that. God damn it. Why are you making me take it here?
Let's go.
You full of shit, man. So they have something in common because she feels like Asian men don't get chose by women outside of their race, as well as black women don't really get chose by men outside of their race like that. Because if you look at it, all these people you name that black women are significant others of and they get championed,
Yep.
those are actresses, except Meghan Markle, who got mad fucking lucky. I don't know how she pulled that one off, especially being divorced before. That's shit weird.
What did she do, Meghan Markle?
She was an actress.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just, I believe that's what it is, man. That they don't really. That's why she said they should join together because Asian women they date white men, black men, everything else. Black men get white women, Asian women, Mexican women, but you rarely ever see a black woman actually marry somebody outside of her race. I don't know why it is, but you rarely. I mean, do you notice it? Like you don't really see that a hell of a lot.
That black women date outside their race?
Nah, I don't see it a hell of a lot.
I think maybe the artificial's point. I don't know if they do it, but I think that when they do, it is met with a sense of. It's not met with the same ire that it is with a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like
might be envy, fool.
Rihanna has dated a bunch of non-black dudes. She been out here with soccer niggas, all kind of motherfuckers, and nobody.
Another star though.
That's true.
Another star.
So is it that they're saying that black men are dating or just getting with a white woman that's just a regular white woman? Is that the issue? Because
back in the day.
I'm talking about now. Like, let me go back to the women that he named. He named Meghan Markle. Well, she did get with a motherfucker that's in the royal family.
I mean, she got real lucky.
He named Serena Williams. Well, she did get with a motherfucker that got a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying?
And she's a superstar.
And she's, but like he got paper too, though. You know what I'm saying? He's not like a broke nigga.
Oh no.
And he made, I forgot who else he named, but like maybe that's the difference, right? Maybe the difference is that the black women are actually getting with someone who would quote unquote, and then he named Olivia Pope. Well, that's a fictional character, but she was fucking the president.
Yeah, it was the president's side bitch. She probably had 10 of them. She just the one that made it on camera.
I'm just saying, but like it ain't too much. You can't go no higher than the president. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I feel you on that. But back in the day, you be seeing like the stereotype, right? Black dude, fat white woman, shit like that.
Right.
But nowadays, it ain't like that no more. And plus, our stock has went up because you see more of that with, like, for instance, look at the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like everyone that they fuck with is like, you know what I mean?
But I think the argument maybe, and again, I don't want to make the argument for artificial intelligence, is that like when you saw like, okay, let's just go. You get Michael Jordan, he married a white woman. This bitch used to be a nanny. She had a regular fucking job, right?
He did a Tiger Woods?
Well, I don't know. I just made that up.
Remember
I'm just saying, like, we don't know. But like, she wasn't anything in particular. You know, I don't know what the fuck she did.
Right. Okay.
To your point, Tiger Woods, when he was married, he literally married a nanny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I know he don't want to be black, but when he went to jail, they put on his shit black. So, you know.
Oh, of course, he should have known that was gonna happen.
So you know what I'm saying? Like when you step back and you start looking, I don't know. I'm just making an argument. It seems like when black men are doing this, the non-black women are regular women, and when the black women are doing this, at least the ones that we pointed out so far, the celebrity black women, they tend to say what you want to about. When Halle Berry was not dating black men, she was dating motherfuckers with paper. Even the damn chef that she was dating was like a super famous fucking chef. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't even think that's their gripe, though, fool. I know what you're saying, but I don't even think that's their gripe.
I could be wrong, 100%.
Only reason because you know what I mean. Like when you see the little low key shit that they be doing in the background and who they be lusting over, it don't be no high profile motherfuckers. It be regular white boys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, these superstar chicks are getting those dudes.
Right.
But they not, I'm telling you, it's what Issa was talking about. And like we said right here, like Issa isn't wrong about the black woman, Asian man concept. It's messed up, but it's accurate. Like what I was saying. It's like they don't really get chose outside of their race like that, bro. Just like Asian men don't really get chose outside of their race. Because both of them have stereotypes, right? Stereotypes that are not seen in the highlight. Like the Asian man, everybody say they got small dicks. You know what I'm saying? Small dicks and that's what's said. I ain't saying it, but you know what I mean? Small dicks and just no personality. Black women, quote unquote, bad attitudes is what they say about them type shit. So it's like, you know, I mean, she wasn't wrong.
Artificial intelligence said, Courtney, I'm actually cool with that, but don't turn around and monetize off of black people. Oh, he going back to Issa Rae thing.
Oh, yeah, her doing that. I feel it though. I feel him though. But it's like, man, she shot it, bro. She took the chance, put her money behind it, shot the shit. I mean, I get it. I totally understand where y'all coming from with that shit, man.
Yeah, nah, it's listen, this shit is I think it's a lot to be said about this, man. I don't want to get too deep on this, right? 'Cause I do want to touch I think we had one more thing to touch on before we get up out of here for the night.
It's all good.
I don't remember what the fuck we had to touch on, something else.
We
But no,
started at a decent time. I'm here, baby.
no, we did. No, because I respect the conversation where it's going now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the conversation is there. I like what they talking about in the comments too between Artificial and Courtney, because I get both perspectives, right? Like maybe there is some intersectionality there between black women to your point with the black women and the Asian men. But you know, my thing has always been like, okay, fine. I just have a problem. I don't know if a problem is the right word, but like when I sit back,
it bothers you.
It does bother. I think bother is probably a better word. I kind of get bothered when I sit back and I say, "Damn, Issa, you doing all this shit, and yet you ain't even talking about like you married a whole Nigerian dude from Nigeria. You're not even talking about your real life. So like, do you really know this life?" But to your point though, Blake, she sat back and has probably observed this shit her whole life over here. You know what I mean?
She has, bro, because she probably went in the in crowd. Think about it, man. Like, it's gonna sound fucking terrible. Issa Rae, remember I was joking. I was like, she ain't never had a perm or nothing. Could you imagine growing up in the late 90s, mid 2000s, no perm ever? Like, they're looking at your hair like, fuck around with this bitch. You know, like they didn't get it, you know? Like, so she probably wasn't part of the in crowd, but she was able to observe these girls and see how they behaved and carried themselves. Overheard conversations. Maybe she was cool with a couple that would let her hang out every once in a while, but she was definitely a dork. And she never tried to downplay that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in Insecure, she was a nerdy chick. Yeah. She wasn't no, like, you know what I mean? She was a mad, awkward chick, fool. She didn't play that down. So honestly, bro, I think she actually is living it. Like, she did write her life. She just wrote some people around it that also had some influence on it, but she was a nerdy outcast chick.
In the words of Jay-Z, I think she scribbled in her notepad and created her life. I think like from what she observed, I think that's how she wanted things to go for her in life. I think like that was the like in her scenario, this is how shit would have went. You know what I'm saying? Like
well, Roy, if she was a Black American woman, she would have been trying to be a rapper, and let's see how that would have worked out for her.
She could have potentially been Young Miami.
Yeah, Young Miami. Yeah, it's gonna work out for every young Black woman to go get a rich billionaire nigga like Diddy after having 2 babies with a couple other niggas. Oh, come on, man, you delusional. You bugging, G. Hey, man. Motherfuckers getting a sitcom on HBO is way more realistic than making it as a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I wonder what the odds on that. I wonder if somebody can crunch those numbers. Like, if you had to do the percentages of making it as a rapper or getting a sitcom on HBO.
HBO, maybe it's getting a sitcom actually fucking ran. Because think about it, I think there's a lot of content on YouTube now. Maybe people trying to do their own shows, but she was doing that shit at the time. She hit where the fucking iron was hot, dude.
Yes, facts.
The fat chubby white chick had just got her show. What's her name? Lena Dunham. She had the girl shit on HBO.
Oh, yes.
Which should have been called White Girls, because that shit was the whitest shit ever. So then they like, we got a Black woman. We can get some Black woman content. Then they went and got Issa. So she just got so fucking lucky, man. And she wrote the shit, bro. She wrote it, Joe. I can't knock her, man.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, man,
they're on fire in this chat. What's that?
Artificial said Black men have loved and accepted Black women in their entirety, but I don't believe the love is being reciprocated, especially not based on the pulse of modern day social media. It's kind of hard to judge shit by social media, though. I'll say that.
Especially Twitter. I'm the craziest of the craziest motherfuckers on Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
Twitter got the craziest people on there.
Yeah, you got to look. Speaking of Twitter, just going back to where we started tonight, you got niggas on Twitter. Niggas on Twitter is telling you, nah, nigga, I'm cool.
That's not bad.
They like, nigga, I'm cool on that, nigga. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, nigga. Shit, I wouldn't hit that, bro. I'm cool. Like, really, nigga?
You know what? Her ex-husband, man. I just happened to wonder because I was wondering who the fuck she get pregnant by when I
Oh
found out
yeah,
she
that
had a
nigga got
baby.
killed, right?
Yeah, he got killed. He was I don't know if he was a dope boy or whatever, but he was a regular dude.
Yeah, he was kind of regular cat.
Yeah, he wasn't no rapper, nothing. He was just a regular dude. End up getting
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, Blake. Looking at this shit again now,
that picture's not good.
it had to be the whole premise of this shoot just to show women in their natural state. It had to be, fam.
And you gotta appreciate it, man. I love the cellulite, man.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick tried to tell y'all.
I'm telling you, man, people don't know what a real woman look like. Andre 3000 said that. He said, like, in 30 years, we're gonna have to show a motherfucker a picture of what a real woman look like. Because everything's so airbrushed and all that, man.
The argument, though, that people say, well, listen, how about you just go to the gym?
She got some video, because after I seen that shit, I went to her Instagram.
Yeah.
She got some pictures on Instagram, some videos on Instagram working out. Some women do it, man.
But yeah, if you go to the gym and work out and then you come home and eat ice cream and chips and dip,
that should be good too.
That's cap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
and she probably could have had work because that stomach looking mad flat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she's sucking that shit in. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, either sucking it in, or she probably got some shit sucked out of it, just not like inserted anywhere else.
She's had. If you go to her IG, she's gone to like some place where like they do some shit to like your stomach to like. Yeah, it's like she's very upfront with like some of the stuff.
So she's gotten some work. She just ain't go get the BBL package.
Yeah, you know who she was last dating? The boxer. It was a boxer. What's his name? He was an older cat too. Danny Jacobs. She was dating Danny Jacobs for like.
She was dating what?
Yeah, for like 2 years they were dating. Yeah, she was dating Danny Jacobs for a while. Yeah,
cool.
Which I thought was a good look for her because he's like a real grown ass man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't one of these niggas trying to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? You know that if you walking with Danny Jacobs, a nigga run up, that nigga got some real fucking hands. You feel me?
Yeah, registered weapons.
Yeah, don't get it fucked up, nigga. Like, I know Danny didn't do well against Triple G, but if you think you finna run up in this motherfucker and like whoop Danny Jacobs' ass, and you a regular nigga, you gonna get the fuck beat out of you.
Not happening. I'm still disappointed how he did in that fight with Triple G, though, man. I think he could have gave more.
Pause, but yeah, I agree with you.
Oh my goddamn!
Yeah, I gotta pause that. I know what you
mean. I'm tired, man. he could have gave more.
he could have gave more though. I'm with you. Hey man, listen, we could have gave some more tonight too, but that's all I got to give tonight. Goddamn it, man. Let's get up out here for the night, man. It's a Tuesday night. Roy Mack, goddamn me, aka Rolex Risky, chilling with the homeboy Chris Blake. Y'all know how we do this, man. We do this on Tuesdays. We get it popping on a Tuesday, man, and we have a good time. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with us. Tap in with us tomorrow night, man. For No Strings Attached, man. On a Wednesday, we are talking relationships and the culture, and we are talking submission. Ooh,
that's a trigger word in these streets now.
We're gonna talk about submission tomorrow. And we also gonna talk about goddamn Sesame Street. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but we talking submission.
That's a hell of a I gotta pause that. That's a pause. Nigga.
Hold on, who just jumped in here? Hold on, let me go. Hold on. Before we go, we were gonna leave, but hold on. We got Shorty Mo, aka Mo.
Oh, Mo, what's happening, man?
What's up, y'all?
Why is your camera? What's going on?
I know. Let me turn on the light.
So that nigga let you out the room, man. Goddamn, nigga.
I'm good.
Cut all the lights off.
Yeah, are you
there? Okay, I look crazy as fuck today, but look, I got a crick in my neck, and I just been laying in the bed trying to get comfortable over here, nigga, for like the last 2.5 hours.
Nah, you good, fam?
My damn neck hurt.
Right. Well, we're ready to get up out of here, but it sounds like you got something. You got something to say, Mo? What you got to say?
What y'all getting off for? Y'all not talking shit?
We've been off like an hour, 10 minutes.
Well, that's Roy's fault because he always telling us he going live and then don't send us the link. He's just sent us the link literally 5 minutes ago.
I always forget to send the link though, but like y'all should, because I did tell y'all I was going live though. Nobody said they wanted to jump on.
What? Just send the link like you do every Wednesday.
Send that shit to the group because like when me and Blake actually jump on like early before the show and we be chopping it up. So it's like
I'm like an hour ahead and shit.
Yeah, But no, okay. So just to wrap it up, we started off talking about Angela Simmons and her photos. People had a lot to say about Angela Simmons. You know what I'm saying?
What was the pictures?
Oh, here we go. Don't get
her in a bikini.
Oh,
she always in a bikini.
She's always hell now. She don't have no social media, G.
Oh, I forgot Mo don't got no. So yeah, so people was like,
I mean, I can check stuff through.
It was a debate. People were talking.
Things, but I ain't been looking.
People because She posted some photos without any without any airbrushing. You know what I'm saying? She just posted just the raw photos from the shoot.
Oh, okay.
And people was like, some people was fucking with it. Some people was like, I'll pass on that.
I mean, it's a natural body. She works out for her, so I can see why she
It
wouldn't want it touched up. But I mean, that's just because that's what the internet is used to. They used to Photoshop and you know what I'm saying, just perfect lines and everything like that. Do I think she has sex appeal? Not necessarily, but she's cute. You know what I'm saying? She got a nice body. Like she's not ugly. She's a good looking woman, but in terms of sex appeal, I don't see it as much. Like,
who would you consider sexy? Give us a female that like somebody that we all would know that you consider.
Yeah, man. Who would you totally go lesbian for?
Rihanna, period.
See, that's what we said earlier.
I'm like Riri. You know, Riri got crazy sex appeal. So like that's a example of like natural sex appeal. Because there's people that look good, they just don't have sex appeal.
I might have to start pulling. You know how Kevin Samuels used to say, rate yourself 1 through 10. You can't use a 7. I might start having to say, give me somebody who's sexy. You can't say Rihanna because everybody goes to Rihanna.
Okay, let me see. Someone else who got sex appeal. Y'all probably don't know who I'm talking about. She's an artist, but she's like Colombian and shit. But Kali Uchis, I think she's very sexy, and she has a lot of sex appeal, like almost like a mysterious sex appeal. Look, Google. Go on Google right there, and I'll tell you what to type, and you can.
I remember who she is because one day Lionel said something about some girl that looked like Kali Uchis, and we was like, "What the fuck is that? Is that like a Bohemian or something?" I was like, I was serious. Like, is that like a Bohemian or something? Like, no, she's it's actually an artist, and I looked her up. But yeah, she's sexy. How you spell her name?
Kali. And the last name is UC.
I see her. Hold on, I see her.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's see where we going. Let me see where we going with this. Oh yeah, I have seen her. I don't know what the fuck did she do though. She's a rapper, singer.
She's a singer.
Okay.
She's like a bilingual singer. So she's a Colombian. So she speaks Spanish. She does Spanish songs and like English.
The Brazilian chick that be wearing the tight fitting shit with her ass out.
Who the fuck is that, nigga?
You said that's a quick one.
I knew you talking about. Yeah. What the fuck is her name? Yeah,
I don't know. Ass out Brazilian chick is what I call her. Yeah, I never knew her name.
Ass out Brazilian chick.
Yeah, man. She bad as a motherfucker.
The whole ass out, literally.
Oh, I don't know who y'all talking about.
Popping down there in Brazil. Don't get it messed up. Somebody said, Mo, blink twice if you're okay.
I swear to God, man.
I'm literally not. I just
said I
got a crick in my neck. It hurts. but thank you for your concern. I'm just in pain. I'm all right.
Get your ass in that goddamn room because the all lights off.
I'm like, look, if y'all see me on the podcast tomorrow wearing this around my neck, just mind your business. Because I'm
Jesus Christ.
I need to keep that bitch straight.
Shit.
I need to keep my neck straight right now. Okay.
Most of that with no pillow last night.
Yeah,
I'm in pain. I think it was maybe too many pillows, or my neck was like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, but it was crazy. I didn't wake up with this pain. Anyway, enough about that. What's the next one?
That's it, man.
I said my piece about Angela.
Hey, look, Mo want to keep going. That's it, Mo. Shit, that's it.
She come in an hour in. We an hour and 20 minutes
look,
in.
Don't try to come to me. That's Roy's fault. Roy he'll tell us I'm going live and then go wait to send the link. Like, I don't know why I gotta confirm. If we want to jump in, just send the link and we can get in there.
I'll be waiting for somebody like this because sometimes y'all be all over the place. I'll be like, okay.
And I also don't know what time you be going live on.
Hey, listen, we do an adult time at 7:30 on Tuesdays. Adult time.
He's got bedtimes, baby.
Yeah, I was like, wait, is he gonna do 8:30? Because I was waiting.
Hell no, we doing 7:30. Look at this time right now. Look, tomorrow the show ain't even started yet. It's 8:45. True.
That's why I would never be on that motherfucker.
I'm like, I'm gonna go put a heating pad on my neck. Hopefully that'll work.
Damn. Hey, we up out here. Y'all tap in tomorrow, man. Tomorrow night we're talking about submission, and we also gonna talk about Sesame Street. So we're gonna have a good time tomorrow, man. Sesame Street.
I would have got Blackity Black for that one because that shit pissed me off, man.
Oh, Mo don't even.
I might have to hop in tomorrow.
Sesame Street right now. So y'all tap in with us tomorrow, man. No strings attached. 8:30 Eastern. We'll holler. We out.
Yo.
Bye.